You guys, yes, if this is your first time in this channel, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, tap the bell for notification of more videos. Yeah, this is your lady UK family show. Yes, let's dive into the business of the day. Happy Sunday once more. How was your day? Yeah, so let's share the video. Yeah, let's share the video for others to join. Today we are going to be talking about something very, very interesting and very, very important. And as the topic goes, Tsetse fly, we know the hear word, go follow corpse enter grave. You know what is Tsetse fly now? Those flies that know how to perch. So yeah, guys, we're going to be discussing about that. And it's going to be in fact, we are all going to be communicating together. It's not going to be only me talking. It's going to be interaction between you and I, and we'll digest this topic. So I want to say that the first thing I'm going to be talking about is the difference between being poor and being broke. The difference between being poor and being broke. You understand what I mean? So as you're watching, you can also define on your own what you understand by being poor, who is poor and who is being broke. Because mentalities of people being poor and mentalities of people that are broke are different. So first of all, who is a poor person and who is a broke person? So as I'll be talking, also drop your comment respectfully, no insult. We are going to be digesting some important facts which will help even you watching. So what do you understand by someone being broke? A broke person, let me explain that. You can have money, and for a period of time the money is not available at that moment, but you have hope that yes, I'm going to get the money. You know the money is there, you will get the money. But at the point, maybe you've done so many things and you've exhausted yourself. You know that yes, this period, I need money, but the money is not available. That is meaning that at that moment you are broke. So please like this video as you're coming in. Yes, and also if you want to drop your comment, please drop it respectfully. So at that moment, you know that, oh, I've been exhausted, I've done so many things, and at this moment I don't have this money again. So you have to wait for okay, let's say 1 week or 2 weeks, or you are expecting the money to come in by so time. Now, who is a poor person? The mentality of a poor person is totally different. A poor person who have not seen money, then maybe later you are wishing, you are expecting, you're praying for, then maybe later you decide to walk towards it. You walk towards it so that no matter how it is, you can make it. So the mentality of a poor person, you know that you don't have, and because you don't have, you're not even looking at how I can make it to have it. And then while you're not also looking at that, if eventually you now say, oh, let me see how I can manage myself, struggle out of this poverty, struggle out of problem, struggle out of being poor, and you now set aside, maybe you decide to invest for yourself, or you decide to like, okay, make a means of having money. The poor person's reasoning and the person who was already having reasoning would definitely be different. There will be two different reasoning, because this one know that I did not have, and I know that as I did not have, so the possibility of me having is not there. Whereas this other person knows that I have. If I don't have now, it will definitely come later. But I have. I can never be poor. You understand? So the reasoning is two ways. You will see this poor person that did not have and later have. You will see the difference in character, in behavior, in way of reasoning, way of talking. There are so many factors that is a normal thing. You will see those factors on this person that was not having and later had. And you see the factors on the person that was having and, still believe that, even if you don't finish, it go still there. This one might not really feel the heat of maybe the thing or maybe money finishing in his pocket. But this other person that was not having before and now had, the person can never be satisfied, because every time this person that is poor, first, because of the reason and the way the person had passed through life to maybe have one or two, let me just say, maybe all hope was lost, and maybe you decided like God now came to your rescue. You will not say that God coming to your rescue, that is not destiny. It's destiny. It's destiny. Because if God has said, whatever a man will be, that person will be it what. So no matter how it is, if later that poor person now had the opportunity, God now bless that person, and the person becomes somebody, there is always this gap from who never saw it and who saw it. And the way of talking, way of behaving, the way of reasoning, the way of associating would definitely be different. Tiwa Space, thank you. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining. As you're coming, please like the video, because it is going to help every one of us, and it's very, very important you listen. Thank you for joining. Please, as you come in, let us digest this matter. I started by saying that we have, if you can define being, when they say somebody is broke and somebody is poor, define the two. You are broke, you don't have. Then this one is poor and don't have at all. What is the difference between both? Hello, Choice TV. Hello, Queen. Thank you for joining. Happy Sunday. So, as I was saying, I started by saying that who is a broke person and who is a poor person, their reasoning, their mentality, how can you explain in your own understanding? So you can drop your comments respectfully. And they share my video. So let me continue. So having digested that, a broke person might have had before, have been doing well, and maybe, I will not say something came up and the person did not have anymore. let's just say for that moment, for that period, just as at something of time, you just know that, oh, it's not forthcoming. Money is not forthcoming, but I know that I'm going to get it. I have the hope that I'm going to get it because you've seen the money. You've touched the money. Then the poor person who has not even have it at all, you've not seen it. So you are now opportuned by the grace of God and God's favor, and you started stumbling into money, that their reasoning can never be the same. So that is what I was trying to say, so that if you want to drop your comment on how you understand what is who is a broke person and who is a poor person, that is it. You can also drop your own analysis on how you understand it. So this poor person, mind you, that way of associating with people, first, because you never had, because you never mingled with people, because you never had opportunity of, exploring. Now, if you now have it, the way of your reasoning definitely will be different. It only takes grace. Yes, it takes grace on the kind of people now you now mingle with, the kind of people you now associate yourself with, for you to come out from some kind of, because adventure is very, very important. Going for adventure, moving up and down, leaving your comfort zone, mingling with other people, external bodies you don't know, is very, very important in life. Yes, and that is why it's good to be socialized. It's good. Even being socialized doesn't mean that you must have everybody as friend. No. Being socialized is you have to go to school, you have to go to church, you have to mix up. Even if you are the reserve type, you have to go to school, you have to go to church, you have to, mix up so that you see what people are doing. You have to go to occasions once in a while so that you go out and see what other people are doing. Because if you're always inside, you don't associate, your own reasoning will be different from other people. When other children are playing, laughing, other children will come out and, be able to express themselves, be able to understand what is happening, because as you go out day by day, you know what's happening, you know how to address things, you know how to meet people, you know how to talk publicly, you know how to, there are so many factors that has to do with that socialization. Then another thing is, if you're traveling out of your comfort zone is another way of adventure, because the people you're going to meet in another place, you also see how they are reasoning, you see how they are behaving, you see how they talk. So you now will now know that, oh, I've met so kind of people, I've met so kind of people. You can now see how you can adapt. Because they say when you go to Rome, behave like a Roman. That talk means that when you go to different places, definitely what you are expecting is not what you see. So when you go there, what you see, you have to, even if you are not comfortable with it, but you just have to adapt, because at that moment, that's not your terrain. That's not your domain. So for that moment that you are in that place, you just have to behave yourself till when you get back to your own place, your own domain. So in what I'm trying to tell you is that people who were, there is a I want to use, but you know that we don't want to use words that will look as if you're insulting people. No. So we want to say it in a way that you understand what we are trying to say. We want to say it in a way that it will not look insultive to people. So there are people that are primitive, some primitive people tend to be that if money enters their hand, the way they will behave, they cannot control themselves. Whereas if you're somebody that you know that you dwell in that money, you see that money, what is there is nothing. Like all this maybe rich men children that will have seen money, and to themselves they will just, the way they will even do self, people like us that have not seen money will not do like that. So when you meet a rich man's child who have seen money, even if he's not having that money that time, you just know that, I'm just broke. But they know that, yes, the money will come. But people who have not seen the money, if they mingle with this kind of people, you will see that total difference. You will see the difference. The difference is always clear. So while we are educating children, while we are making children know that, yes, they should be contented with whatever they have, we should also encourage our kids by taking them out, making them mingle, making them meet with other people, making them see things apart from inside their houses. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Maybe there is a birthday party, somebody invited you, you dress your children, take them out. Take them out, let them go and also explore how other children are doing their things. Let them not be only reserved inside their own house. Then, if maybe like there is something happening in the church, other children are participating, allow your own also to participate. Allow your own also to participate, because that also will build their morals. It will also build their self-confidence, and will also make them know that as they are growing, there are ways to communicate with people. There are ways to talk to people. There are ways to even maybe respect elders. There are ways to, in different kind of thing. Different kind of thing. So it is very, very important. We parents, we have homework to do, because it's how the children grow, is what they grow to see, and the environment they find themselves that also affects them when they grow. An environment can affect a child when the child grows. If the child was this kind of one that was always locked in the house, not given the privilege to, mingle, not given the privilege to explore, not given that privilege, then you know that child grow up to believe that, no. Even at times, there is how the child will talk in the public, and the child will even embarrass you, the parents. So, guys, thank you for joining. As you come in, let me greet everyone that is here. Tiwa Space, thank you for joining. Choice TV, thank you for joining. Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, said wait and read this message. Okay? Hey woman, let's talk some official things. Official things in my channel. Okay, you can chat me up on my phone number anyway. Alex. Okay, let me read French here. Je n'aime pas par c'est ici, mais je regarde. Regarde grand-mère. Okay, bonjour, anyone. Hey, I will not cut my tongue. I have to learn the French very well. Central Intelligence Agency, CIA. This person is a criminal. Who is a criminal? Which central in the AIP address tracking? We don't get scam here. This one's scam. I bet let me block you. Who is this one? Sharp, 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 sharp. Moving you on my channel. Which one be central waiting? Please leave. Oh. Just came and fool my page for no reason. Yes, so guys, so all those things I've listed, very, very important as parents. As parents. Then we now also, we are going to be talking about those parents that when you are grooming your child, you see this thing that we feel that, oh, it doesn't have society influence on children. The first work that the parents have is you as a parent, how and why you should take responsibility of caring for your child. You should take it. It is very, very important. Whether, even if you want to paint anyhow paint, mothers have a very vital role to play on our children. We have a very vital role to play on our children. Inside, outside, publicly, within, we all have a vital role to play. Before we now even say, oh, teachers are doing their own. So, why am I saying? Do you know that we have some parents that when they call their children and send their children something, a child will tell you, oh, I'm tired though. A child that you born, you call the child and send the child message. Instead of the child to go, the child will tell you, oh, please, I can't do it. And we overlook it. And before you know, the mother or the father will go and do that thing for the child. You will now say, oh, go and help me carry something. Maybe the child was watching television. You now tell the child, go and help me carry this. The child will now, first of all, wait at his or her own appointed time. When the child is free or feel like standing up, that is when that child will now stand up and go and bring that in for the mother or the father. And mothers and fathers will still keep quiet and be watching the child. The child will do the first one, you say is a child. You do the second one, you say is a child. You do the third one, you say, automatically you've already started teaching that child how to be insultive, how to disrespect you first. To disrespect you, talk more of outside. Before we even take it outside, you teaching your child that, overlooking those things. Because when once you overlook those kind of things, and the child will believe that, yes, this thing I'm doing, I am right, I am correct. That's how that child will grow. That is how that child will grow. And before you know it, it will turn to something that your child does not listen to you. Your child cannot take instruction from you. And you will not be able to do anything. And if it happens that, oh, you want to take it by force, you see some children coming to fight their parents. You see some children want to slap their parents. Want to show the parent that, yes, I'm now a grown-up child. Those things that you could not avoid when the children were growing. Those things you could not put a stop when the children is going is what they will come and play back. Those same children that you gave birth to, they will still come and play it back to you. So, if you are a mother and you know that you are experiencing such when a child is still young, please don't encourage that child. Because if the child doesn't even do it in the house, the child will go out to the public and still do it. Please like the video as you're coming in. Let us not encourage some kind of attitude. So many children now that the mother gave birth to, you can't even listen to your mother. You can't even listen to your father. You will even be beating them. Even if your mother is even talking, you will challenge her. If your father is talking, you will challenge your father. Because of what? You've gotten, if you are a man, because you've gotten hairs under your armpit, you've gotten the thing that makes you a man. You're now a grown-up person. Some would say, I am now a man. I am now grown up. Don't talk to me anyhow. And you don't know how to address your parents. Even if your parents were saying something you don't like, you don't know how to address them because you're now a man. You can now physically stand to challenge your father or challenge your mother. Then if you're a woman, oh, because you now have the breast and everything, womanhood that makes you a woman. Okay, maybe you now crown it, you have a boyfriend. So now you are now rubbing shoulders with your parents in the house. Your mother cannot say something and you listen. Your father cannot say anything and you listen. You want to rub shoulders. Let them know that you're not a big girl. You're not a big woman. You're not a big lady. All those things, mothers, you have a vital role to play. Because when we are talking, we say, oh, the men are not always in the house. The men are not always in the house. Yes, the men are not always in the house. Doesn't mean that they are not around to see some attitude. So even the fathers also have a role to play when they are around and they sit. Some, their children will do something, they say, leave me too small. You get the team picking this small, maybe they overlook. And in as much as you will not, your child is small, you will not want your child to go and put hand in hot water, and you are trying to guide the child, then definitely you are supposed to also guide a child that have started being insulting from small, disrespectful from small, not listening to you from small. Because they call am wetin they call am home training. Home training now. The home training you give to the child is what the child will grow with. So that was why I said mothers have a vital role to play. Now we can't go into pikin, maybe like say, you dey tell am no do something, no do something, no do something. Okay, maybe pikin dey thief. Let me use stealing. You, the mother, you might not know that the child is stealing. But you might sit down and you see a child holding, children of nowadays that even want to hold iPhone 14 Pro Max, and the child is not working. The child is not working. And the child brings that kind of phone, which you, parents, know that you're not the one that gifted that child. And you clap hand for the child. Where you get them from? Where you carry money? Because that phone is from 1 million plus, if not more. Second hand is, I am not sure second hand of iPhone 14 Pro Max is anything less than 800,000. I'm not sure. So when you see your own child who is not working, female or male, holding such, and you can't dey laugh, you can't dey clap for her, you don't know wetin the pikin dey do, abi. Before you know it again, you see the child come back with bulk money, and the child brings it and will still remove and say, mama, take. You don't know what the child is doing, isn't it? You have not called the child to see the child and say, oh, my daughter, my son, where are you getting this from? So that you even hear from him or her how she got the money. You've not even talked anything to this your son or your daughter. You now kept quiet. You are embracing the money. You are collecting the money the child is bringing. Until one day this child goes outside and steal. When they now catch the child, maybe they now bundle the child, bring the child to you. When they bring the child to you, you will now start saying, Oh, some parents would even support their children, even after knowing that the child has been caught. Some will support. Then the one that did not support now, you will now start crying. You will now start begging because you failed that child. First. Because from the first instance, when you saw that child holding such thing, you could not even scold the child. You could not even let the child know that that kind of thing will not enter your house, as long as you did not know or know who gave it to him or her or how him or her got it. You did not scold that child. Now, this child now has gone to steal and they brought this child to you. What will you call that? Would that not be a disgrace? Would that not be a disgrace? Because you, the parent, failed your child. You failed your child. Now, if it's now even the one that, okay, the mother and the father have been seeing him or her doing this kind of thing, and they've been quarreling, or maybe trying to talk to the child. Something like that, when you see it, you are the one to first of all make sure that that child doesn't even hold such that you will not agree. You start the problem from the house first. To let that child know that, no, you cannot hold this. I would not accept it. To avoid the shame that will come later. To avoid the shame of maybe them catching him or her stealing and bringing her back. But you kept quiet. When the thing now come out, you parents, you now start crying. By that time now, ask yourself, what are you crying for? What are you crying for? So we parents have a long and a very vital role to play. Then let it not be that this child that you've been talking to, the child does not want to hear you. Now that one now you can say, okay, anything you see, you carry it. Anything you see, you carry it. Anything you face it with your hand. So there are so many ways that when we say, oh, see this one, maybe poverty, they cause so many things. Poverty too. We still also have people that this poverty, they don't allow the poverty soak them. They don't allow the poverty soak them, that meaning that, oh, because we did not have. We have people like that. We have people that, oh, this poverty that they are saying that when they break it, they will still stand. No, they did not manufacture anybody and say, yes, as they are manufacturing you, wealth is following you. Either your parents might have worked for it and you were now born with that silver spoon. But your parents must have worked for it. Your forefathers must have worked for it. So nobody is manufactured. So even the people that I know that, okay, they born with it, their parents still try every means to make sure that they live a godly, a God-fearing, a respectful, just keep naming it, life. So when you say who is broke and who is a poor person, the IQ a broke person and a poor person carries, there are two different classifications. It's now left for you to know the one you want to fall into. Any human being, you see that distraction, people that wanted to come and distract my comment section. Any human being that feels that, oh, yes, I am now a matured man. There is stage for everything. You will want to go, and there is time whereby you say, okay, now I want to have a girlfriend. From your girlfriend, before you know, there will be time for you to get married. You proceed. So as you're proceeding, you know what to do. Please, small. So as you proceed, you will know that it's a stage. You're moving. From now being a married person, you start having your own children. The same thing that your own parents did for you, and the same thing you did to them when you were a young person growing. If you were a respectful child, a humble child, you also expect that, yes, you're going to train your own like that. And if you know that you did not ever do this kind of thing to your own parents, you now have children that are coming up and the children want to come and do it with them. You as a mother or you as a father, you will not tolerate such. You will never tolerate such. So you have to guide your children as they are growing, how to live their life. You have to guide them. Tell them, let a child not come and lie to you. So that even if something happens, you know how to stand for the child. Even your siblings. Because as you people are living in the house, it is parents. It is parents that controls the house. If parents don't finish their work, every other one is now left for individuals, because everybody cannot have the same character. But doesn't mean that you must be an insubordinate child. You must be a child whereby everybody go dey do to fiakwa na lie. So parents have a very vital role. If you see that, because as a child is growing, you'll be seeing what the child is growing with. Don't overlook any lapses. You tell pikin go bring water for me, pikin come begin dey do, you still sit down, 1 minute don't pass and him bin hear you. Show that pikin say no be so dem groom you. Except maybe you feel that is how they groom you too. But know that the society of today, anything anybody is doing, they will say, the papa no trainer, the mama no trainer. Nobody will want to even associate with anything that will be robbing your name to the mud, or staining you or anything. That is why I said, even when it comes to your friends, people around you, you should be able to guide them. You should be able to talk to one or two and say, oh no, I don't take this. Even if it's a friend that calls you, oh come, let's go out, and the friend is the one spending, when you see what's not proper, please address it immediately. Because whenever anything wants to come, you'll still sit down and they'll still be calling you is your friend, is your friend, is your friend. When this Mr. Ben and Andrew Harrison and Mr. Andrew matter was coming up, at a point, I didn't even really analyze or talk on that video, but I was just on my own looking at some things. I was like, you have a friend. You know that this friend is into this. And this friend will be sending you clips of atrocities. And you kept quiet. And you kept quiet. You did not say anything. Until the day where I think something was about to happen to the Andrew himself, when maybe the police were taking him to Abuja, and you know that, oh, I said these people go buy me, waiting. He now still sends that thing to you. After the person now is no more, you now started speaking. You now started talking about him. He is my friend. He's my friend. A friend to what? A friend to what? An assassin. A kidnapper, a what? A friend to what? And that man was, I just, in fact, I was just looking. I think that period I was not really strong or what. That's why I did not really talk about that. You were a friend to what? And the Mr. Ben was always like, he's my friend. I know what he can do. You know what he can do. You cannot do. And you could not say this is what this friend has been doing. And we're putting women's life in danger. Eh? So that particular matter, self, I was like, even when people were like dragging, you're a friend to what? How can you be a friend to somebody who is, you carry women, before you know they don't see the women again? And you're a friend to that kind of person. And you now came out and be saying, yes, he used to send me videos. He used to send me. I was just looking at, I was not strong to even talk about that thing. So even as you people are, we should guide some things. We should protect some things from occurring. Because anything they won't do, anything that anybody brings to come and rob or dent you, they will still call you and add it. As long as that person is your friend. As long as that person, they've been seeing that person with you, they will dent you. And people will start being scared of you also. So when you keep quiet and something is going on, somebody go and steal and come back, you cover up in stealing. You go carry person thing, you come back, you cover up the thing. Then the day they go one come catch the person, they supposed cash you join them now. Because you're a corporate. Julia Roberts, hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming. So because you're a corporate, you're an associate to that. You encouraged it. You encouraged it. So if you're this kind of person that when they say don't do something and you feel that, oh yes, I can beat you, you don't, you know, you try and change. You try and change. Tsetse fly as this, not be only even Tsetse fly, save all these flies now. When you go perch for something, as you they follow, they go. You go wait till when they don't open the grave, you go follow enter. By that time when you don't follow enter, no way to come out. No way to come out. Even if people are coming out on this our social media platform to talk, when people are talking, bridle your tongue. Bridle your tongue. Mind the words that comes out from your vocal cavity. Don't just believe that I am here to speak. I am here to talk. Mind everything. You are doing something and they say, my boy, let's go. My girl, let's go. Look at it and look at it. Wait. Listen. Listen to your mentors. Listen to elders. Listen to people who brought you to the world. Because if they've not brought you to the world, you will not be existing. Listen to people because you will also want people to listen to you. If not for anything, for the fact that, oh, this person is older than me and this person is talking to me, or this person is aged, this person is talking to me. Listen. Listen. No wait like the Tsetse fly maybe say go follow the corpse until when they can't go enter grave, you can't find who will come out. Don't wait for that. Don't wait for that. You can always protect your own self before entering that grave. You can always protect yourself before entering that pit that was dug. So, if the IQ of poverty is making some people from poverty, when you are now made, or when you now start seeing money, oh my God, money. That is why they say, if you want no man, a real man, not human, man, man. If you want no man, now when he don't get money. Hey God. If you like, let the man be doing hi sweet, hi love, hey, wash plates. Let him have money. When that man have money, and still respect you as his wife, and still respect you as his sister, and still respect you as his mother, then you know, say yes, this one a real man. If you want to know how somebody is being loosed from a cage, let a man that was not having money have money. Hey, if you will talk and he will listen. If you will even tell him, oh, let's do this, and he will hear you. That is why most times, it's even better. You see that the man has the money, so that when he's coming to you, you will be coming with honor, with respect, not the ones that will come and pretend. So it's better, let the man have money. Then also, this thing now goes to somebody that maybe have not made money, and he can't begin see money. Hey, the way the person go, they spend the money, the way go, they do. Who be you? Who be you? You don't see money before, you never see. Now that person, I don't see money now. Now that person. That is why I said, being broke and being poor are two different ideology, two different way of reasoning, two totally. Walk into a bar, walk into a beer parlor. The people that even have money, better money for account, no go make noise. Those ones may not get money. The way they go talk, the way they go, they do nuisance, the way you don't see money before, you never see. So all those things are things that we parents, even when we are raising your child, raise your child to be, when the child enters the midst of people, the child will still behave him or herself. When he enters any gathering, anywhere, that child will still behave him or herself. So if you are joining me in this live streaming, I want you to know that pride goes before a fall. Whatever you are doing, be careful. Don't use your hand to dig the pit you fall inside. Do not use your hand to dig the pit you fall inside. Anything we are doing doesn't end now. In years to come, there will be a recap. By the time they bring the recap of what was played to you, honestly, you'll be ashamed of yourself. Be it a man, be it a woman. Anything you're doing, know there will be a recap of it. And it will be brought, and maybe the time they are bringing this thing for you, maybe the time they are bringing this thing to your doorpost, is when you'll be in front of a very great opportunity. Or maybe that is when there is one serious problem that needs remedy, that needs help. And they now bring the rephrase it and takes your memory back to gang. And then say, now so that time you do this, now so that time. I bet now where you go place your head that time? Where will you place your head? So I'm just trying to let whoever is watching me knows that mothers, we have a very great role to play in our homes. From the children that are growing, from the children where you don't make the children in between themselves, not love themselves. Where you don't make the children between themselves knows that, oh, you love this one more than this one. Where you correct what is supposed to be corrected at that exact point and address it immediately. No leave am say, na pikin, e go change. Na lie. E don dey grow with am be that. E don dey chop am, e don dey swallow am. The thing don dey enter im body. And tomorrow na you mama, na the pikin go come dey beat. Na you papa, the pikin go come dey beat. You no go get say where that pikin dey. You no go fit tell the pikin do this or no do this. No matter what. No matter what, oh, let me put it clear. No matter what, you pikin think say you don arrive. Respect your mama, respect your papa, respect everybody around you. So that the ones that are also coming under you too will respect you. So that the people that are coming under you too will respect you. So my lovely people, like this video. Like this video. And yes, as Mama and boys have talked, you know, when we sit down to talk, we just want to put points, drop, and I know that most of my subscribers are always watching, listening. And yes, why some will drop their comment, why some people want to come and distract me. And once I start seeing all those distractions, I will just remove you or block you totally. So, my wonderful people, when we go back home, let us call our children to order. Let us try our best as mothers to do the one make pikin no go come dey beat mama tomorrow. To do the one make pikin go dey listen to mama and papa tomorrow. To do the one make pikin no go come be like say im go dey. If you say you no wan see mama, you no go see mama. If you say you no wan see papa, you no go see papa. Make we do am. Make we try our best. Be that mother you can. That loving mother you can to your child, irrespective of whatever comes your way, whatever situation you have ever found yourself, either single mother or married woman. Try your best to give your children the best you can give them, so that tomorrow you go happy. You go happy. Happiness goes in many ways. Happiness goes where you tell your child, oh, my child, I would have loved you to do this. I would have loved you not to do this. Please don't do it. And the child will listen to you. It's very, very important. It's very, very important in this life. Shame no dey catch mad person. Now the brothers and sisters of mad person. And that shame dey catch. Because the person may don mad, don dey mad dey go. You no even know wetin dey do am. So now you, the sister or the brother, now you go find solution for that your mad brother or mad sister. And when you see that, you know you will not be comfortable. You will not be happy. Because let's assuming you're walking, you can't see your brother or sister, they mad, they go for road. Shame must catch you. So may God help us. May God see us through. And yes, my beautiful people, join us for the rich also cry at night. That rich also cry good day. Una go dey hear am. The rich also cry. So thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for joining us. We love you and we had a wonderful time with you. Happy Sunday once more. See you guys in our next video. Bye. And I'll greet everyone again. Thank you all that came in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.